Welcome, fellow Star Wars collectors, to another episode of Beyond the Cardback. I'm Trooper TK314 here with another Star Wars figure review, and today we're doing a double feature. I'm taking a look at Young Lando and Saga Lando. Young Lando is number 65 in the series, and the back of his cardback says, Lando Calrissian, a smooth, sophisticated Captain Lando Calrissian stands ready to retire from the life of a smuggler and instead become a full-time gambler, or sportsman as he calls it, shuffling from card game to card game across the galaxy. And older Lando is number 39 in the Black Series, and it says Lando Calrissian, once a smooth-talking smuggler, Lando Calrissian changed from a get-rich-quick schemer to a selfless leader in the fight against the Empire. Both figures are really nice. They're both very detailed, but we're going to start out with the younger one. Bring him closer so that y'all can take a look at him. The sculpt on him is very nice. On the face and everything. Looks just like the actor, I think. So I can get my light down. There we go. That looks really nice. The cape is a solid plastic piece. It just comes off. And it has nice detail on the inside as well. It has a nice blue color. Just like in the movie. Mine did have a little scratch right there. I think it had melted onto the yellow just a little bit. And there's a little ding right there. But nothing to complain about. But the cape is highly detailed, so is the collar, so it looks nice. He does come with a scarf, which is actually removable as well if you want to. And it's just wrapped around his neck, and it goes in between him and his shirt. And then here he is, ready to go. The only thing is this part of the yellow is a little bit of a darker shade than the top part, but from a distance you would never notice. Another thing is the pistol he has comes in two parts, and that's the only way that you can get it in and out of that the little strap holsters he has there, so you have to take off the muzzle and then take the gun out itself. Let's go over articulation real quick. So his head's on a ball joint. He gets really good up, down, looks all around, side to side. He has a ball hinge in the middle of his torso. If you do lean back too far, you can see inside, but there wouldn't be no reason to make him lean back that far. Arms go around 360, both sides. Go up at 90. The elbow is not double hinge, but you get a pretty good bend. It's a little bit more than 90. The hand is on it does have a hinge right there, but because of the cuff on the shirt, you're not able to get that much range of movement. But the hand does go all the way around. Same thing on this one, a little bit more than 90. He is wearing a ring in this one, and this one has a little bit of a hinge right there, but once again, because of the cuff, you're not going to get much movement. The legs come out pretty good on that one. This side, they come out pretty well, so he can sit if you want to put him a card playing game. They go out pretty far. The left leg goes out pretty far. The right leg not so much because of the holster, because it is glued onto his leg. You do get full rotation right there at the thigh. The other one, you're not going to get any rotation just because of the holster. Does have double hinge knees, so that's nice, able to kick up very far, both sides, and foot hinges up, hinges down, has a forward facing peg for rocker, so you can get good movement there. Other than that, that's pretty much all the articulation he has. I will say the face sculpt on this is very nice. I like the eyebrow up, the cockiness, the look on his face. Let's go ahead and put the blaster in his hand. So the holster here is just a little bit weird. It's made of straps, and they really hold on. Not my favorite holster, but his hands are kind of stiff too. But once you get it in there, you're good to go. Then you put on the muzzle. And there you go. And that's a nice blaster. No detail, just completely silver. No shading, no nothing. But that's okay. He's a pretty good figure. Looks like he's ready to gamble. Let's go ahead and take a look at the classic Lando from The Empire Strikes Back. And this one is, he's my favorite out of the two. Probably just because I like the classic better. But that face sculpt is nice. When I first got him out of the package, I thought he kind of looked like Lionel Richie from his music video of Hello. But the only thing is the detail on the face. I don't know what's going on right here. It seems like the plastic, something messed up on the face sculpt just a little bit, so I have a little bit of a deformity, a little bit of roughness right there. And it is on both sides. Actually, that's a paint flaw right there. But that's okay. It's still a good figure. The cape is a hard goods, just like the other one, but it does have more detail in it, and I like that. It looks very good on him, and it fits very nicely too. You can't do many action poses while he's wearing the cape, but if he's just standing there, he looks good. But it is removable as well, and I'll just show you some of that detail. I mean, look at the inside of that. Look at that molding. That looks so nice. It would have been neat if we had a cloth cape, but I can see why. There's a lot of texture on the outside and a super lot of texture on the inside, and that gold is just pretty. So he does come with two accessories. One is the microphone he uses to announce that the Empire has arrived and that everybody needs to get out. And he does come with a Rebel blaster, which he does not use in the movie, but he does hold that same blaster in a lot of promotional shots. He does hold them both very well. He can talk. He does have enough articulation. You can kind of do it like that so that he can warn everybody. Let's go ahead and get into articulation. I'm going to take the guns down and his accessory. On his head, there's not much movement back. Like, he can't look up that much. Looking down, that's pretty much all you're going to get. You can push that in. That's pretty much it. All the way around, not really much side to side. Arms, 360 both sides. They go out to 90. This one a little bit less than 90. You kind of have to play with it a little bit, but he's a little bit less than 90 coming out on the left arm. Elbows bend nicely. They're pretty much at a 90 degrees both sides. At 90. Hinge right there at the wrist. And another thing I like about it is there's his communique to Lobot, just like in the movie, which I thought that was a nice detail to add. Both hands are hinged and they rotate. Mine's a little loose on the left hand, and the right hand's kind of loose too. He does have a ball hinge in the middle of the torso, so you get a little bit of movement there, not much. Legs, once again, you could sit him down if you want to on a chair, if you want to make a diorama. 360 rotation at the thigh, double hinged at the knees on both sides, and the feet hinge up, hinge down a little bit, forward facing pin for rocker. And once again, I got a little bit of a flaw on mine. It looks like the plastic is pulled or something right there, but that's okay. You know, it is just an action figure. It's just a toy. It doesn't need to be perfect. But he is easy to stand, which is nice. And just put his cape back on him, and it fits great. I mean, it just wraps around him, and there you go. You have Lando from The Empire Strikes Back. And then here's our Lando from the Solo movie. Both of them are really good figures. I would suggest putting them in your collection. I really like them. Once again, my favorite's the classic Lando from Empire Strikes Back. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Which one's your favorite? Which one do you plan to add to your collection? Please like, subscribe, comment. And I hope you guys have a great day, and may the Force be with you.